All right. Well, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Dr. Dana.
And I'm Laura.
And this is Business Besties. And I'm excited about our guest today. Would you introduce yourself and your business for us, please?
Okay, I'm Haven Howard, and we've lived in Branson for 30 years.
Wow.
And the business I have is nutritional products through Arbonne International.
Nice.
So,
Well, I'm looking forward to learning about this because I saw some of your things over there, and I'm like,
Yes.
oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good.
Absolutely. Well, how long have you been with this company?
20 years.
Okay.
Oh,
Actually,
wow.
this month is my 20-year anniversary.
Wow. Congratulations.
That is a long time. Well, it tells how good the quality of the product is that you stuck with it.
Yeah.
So, and Arbonne, is it like you have to buy a franchise for this? Do you have to pay a yearly contract with them? How does Arbonne work?
Well, you can become, it's a network marketing company,
Okay.
so you can become a consultant for $99. We also have a preferred client program for people that want to get a discount but don't necessarily want to build a business. And then you can sponsor other consultants or sign up other clients. But then it's just a really $65 renewal fee each year.
Oh, wow.
And you get your free website with it as well.
Wow.
Nice.
So,
Well, that's a bargain right there.
And you started this 20 years ago.
yes, my husband had lost his job and we had hit the bottom financially. And it was, I don't know if you've experienced it, but it's a terrible nightmare,
Oh, yeah.
you know.
We have.
It's
we've been there.
a terrible nightmare when the credit card companies are calling and the house payment people are calling. So my friend from Kentucky called me up, and she, of course, didn't know we were going through this. It's not something you advertise to the world. Hey,
No, it
we're-
isn't.
you know.
Right.
But she said, Haven, we've got to get involved in this company. These products are literally changing people's lives, and these girls are making a ton of money doing it.
Wow.
Excellent. I'm in.
And so I'd been praying for answers. What are we going to do with our situation? You know, I always believed that network marketing was a good business plan, you know, where
Right.
you could get in for a little bit of money, but, you know, it's up to you what you do with it, whether you want to do a little bit or do a lot. But I just jumped in. I go, this is it. I'm going to do it. And I trusted my friend. I'd known her for several years. Her husband was an attorney, so she didn't really need the money. She didn't really get in for the money. She got in because she saw the mission to women, to help women feel better. And then if they wanted to have an income that they could use for whatever, you know,
Right.
to support their ministry, to support a church, to support their kids' school programs, you know. And so I got to the third level of management in 15 months is where you get your Mercedes-Benz.
Oh, my Lord. Wait, what?
So I've been driving a Mercedes-Benz ever since. Wow. So they give you a car allowance for your car.
Oh, my goodness. We are
Yeah.
definitely in the wrong
I
business.
know. I'm like,
The
wait a
workshop has
second.
not given me a Mercedes-Benz.
And we'd been my husband, we moved here for his job, but we had been in ministry for many years. As a matter of fact, I brought you guys one of our CDs. I know a lot of people don't use CDs anymore, but we met in college and started singing together in different college music groups. And then when
is
college was over, we
wonderful.
went out on our own and we traveled full-time in a music ministry for 8.5 years. And we still do it part-time now whenever we
That
can.
is wonderful.
Fantastic.
So, yeah.
Oh, that is fantastic.
It's been great to be able to travel and meet so many people,
oh,
you know.
Yeah,
Oh, I bet so.
absolutely.
And getting to work with your husband.
Uh-huh.
We know we love it, and then there are days we hate it.
Oh, yeah. I know. But we both love music. We were both music majors, and so we love music. And my husband writes not all of our songs, but a lot of them. And
That's wonderful.
Yeah. So that's
Holy
a part of
cow.
my life a lot of people don't know.
No.
So anyway. And then the other thing, too, our kids all live here. I have to say that our 2 sons are adopted, and we have 6 grandkids now.
Oh, nice.
So that's another whole story that is a real blessing for us.
Oh, sure.
So,
Oh, you're lucky. I got 3 kids and 1 grandkid. I'm like, and
what happened?
I don't know. And I'm like, I may only end up with 1. That may be it. I'm like, I don't know where I went wrong, but okay.
I have 1 son and 1 granddaughter, and that's good. I'm good. Yes. Yes. Well, how wonderful is that? And did you adopt them like after you started your business, before you started the business?
No, they're all older. Like our youngest is going to be 40,
Okay.
and our other son is 46. 46 or 47, I can't remember.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, every adoption story is different.
Sure.
Absolutely.
So it's unique and fun. But we did get them both out of the hospital as babies. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Are they siblings?
No.
No.
Uh-uh.
Oh, what a blessing.
Not at all.
What an
What's
absolute
really
blessing.
fun, though, is when people think our grandkids look like us. They go, oh,
Yes.
they look like you. Well, thank
yeah.
you.
I'll take it. That's great.
So I'm a big proponent of adoption, and, it's a great blessing for people.
Oh, sure. Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
I
that's
already
wonderful.
love your story. Just
I know.
singing and working with your husband and adopted children, and then this business that really does support women, right?
Yes.
Is it all women?
Well, mostly, although there are some men in the business as well, but it seems to appeal mostly to women. But Arbonne was started back in 1980 by Petter Mork, who was Norwegian, and he went to Switzerland and wanted to develop the very best skincare on the market. And of course, Europe has higher standards than we do in America.
Sure.
Right.
But he wanted it to be a U.S. company. So he came here and actually started the company here. So we started with skincare. And we were environmentally friendly way before anybody else was talking about it. And the thing that makes our skincare different is we don't use any mineral oil or petroleum. We only use plant oils. We don't use artificial fragrances or colors. We've eliminated 2,000 ingredients that will not go into our products because they are known to cause cancer.
Wow.
So our slogan is pure, safe, and beneficial. And then
Nice.
later we got into the nutritional line, which is what I talk about mostly is the nutritional line, although what goes on your skin is important.
Absolutely.
It only takes 26 seconds for something to go from your skin to every organ of your body.
Yeah.
So,
Your skin is your biggest organ of your body.
yes. And the FDA has only banned about 14 ingredients that you can't put in skincare, but because
So,
they don't look
yeah.
at it as a health issue.
Yeah, no, and so many of the ingredients in today's products is like, whew, yeah, we know. Hey, isn't that the ingredient in antifreeze? Like, wait a second. I
Right.
think I just put it on my lips.
One time I don't know how you feel about Dr. Oz, but one time I saw a presentation where he had a container full, it looked like lard, and he said, this is how much mineral oil the average woman will lick off of her lips in her lifetime.
Wow.
And he said, and they're finding it in the breast tissue of breast cancer patients.
Oh, wow.
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 So that was
And we
one
don't
of the
think about that.
That
at
was one
all.
of the first ingredients I looked up on the products I were using before Arbonne. I go, okay, well, this other lipstick I've been using, and mineral oil was the first ingredient.
hmm
So,
Well, I can tell you, like at the hospital, when you've got wound care, they have this product called Zero Form. It's like a gauze. It literally is Vaseline. And it's like, why are we putting Vaseline on wounds? Because it comes off easier. I'm like, surely there is something a little more beneficial, like maybe coconut oil that has antibacterial properties rather than Vaseline. but it's everywhere. I mean, I know I've always said we have to be an advocate for our own health care
That's right.
because everyone else is going to kill us. So if we're not cognizant of what we're doing to our bodies, then
yeah. And that's why I had tried other companies before, never really made any money. But with Arbonne, when people, they can see a difference in their skin with the skincare, and they can feel a difference with the nutritional products.
Sure.
So because it's plant oils, it actually will sink into the skin and heal the skin, where mineral oil, like you say, just sits on the surface. And I know they use it sometimes medicinally just to put a barrier there, because that's what mineral oil does. It puts a barrier. But anyway.
Wow. So what's some of this over here? I'm so
Okay.
curious. I can't wait. I've been waiting for this.
Well, we talk a lot about gut health, and I know Cindy Kelly was here, and that's her thing too. But I have this chart that says how your body rebuilds itself in 365 days. And I tell people you can be healthier tomorrow than you were yesterday. Some people think, this is genetic, and I have it, and I can't do anything about it. And, they just kind of go down that road. Right. So, for instance, your brain rebuilds itself in a year, your DNA in 2 months, your stomach lining in 5 days. That's why people see such results when they get the right probiotics and enzymes and things in their stomach. Your skin rebuilds itself in a year, your blood in 4 months, your liver in 6 weeks. And your bones, you have a whole new skeleton in 3 months. So,
Oh my gosh.
So what I tell people, if you're giving your body the right nutrition, then because your cells die off and new cells come, The new ones obviously are going to be healthier. And then we talk a lot about leaky gut. You probably know about leaky gut. This is what, okay, so the toxins that we eat and absorb create the inflammation in our body, and then the inflammation leads to disease. So if you can stop the toxins and you can stop the inflammation, you can help cure a lot of, I don't want to say cure, but you can change your health.
Yes, I know. No one wants to say the word cure, but
Right.
but it's amazing how many people have been cured.
We just can't say it.
That's right.
So this shows healthy cells in your gut, and they're supposed to be tight next to each other. This is leaky gut. So leaky gut is where the toxins in your colons start leaking back out into the bloodstream.
Oh, wow.
And then they're more toxic. So some of the things that leaky gut leads to is affects your brain, depression, anxiety, ADHD. It can affect skin like acne, rosacea, eczema, your thyroid, your colon, all kinds of issues with your digestion, your rheumatoid arthritis, fibromyalgia, headaches, and frequent colds, food sensitivities. People don't realize if you can heal the gut, you can help a lot of these issues.
Absolutely. The gut is the center of your immune system.
Yes.
So you're right.
And it's called the second brain.
Yeah, it is.
And as a matter of fact, I have a whole presentation that I like to do, but there was one thing I wanted to mention about this doctor. Way back in 1807, he was a French psychiatrist, Philippe Pinel. He said the primary seat of insanity generally is in the region of the stomach and the intestines. So way back in 1807, he discovered this, and now psychiatrists are starting to use probiotics for people with depression because now we're waking up to really understand what happens in your brain affects your gut, what happens in your gut affects your brain.
Yes. It amazes me how we go through all these years, decades, hundreds of years, and it's like, hey, all of this information was known way back then. What happened?
Right, exactly.
Was it the Rockefellers? I'm not sure. Who came along and kind of quelched all of this information?
Well, the pharmaceutical companies don't make any money when you're going out there growing your garden and eating your fresh produce.
That is true.
It is absolutely true. They always say, follow the money.
Yeah.
Follow the money.
And the pharmaceutical company is the number one lobbying group in D.C. And I know there's a time and place for medicines. I'm not saying there's
absolutely
not.
there is.
But so many things that affect us we can change through nutrition.
Yes, as I say, our diet is key to so many of our issues. And
I tell people, if you can raise the overall health of your body, every system works better. Every system. And so even my doctor, I had gone to the doctor, and it wasn't my regular doctor, it was another person. And she was looking at my chart, and she kept looking down. She looked at me, and she was looking down, and she looked at me, and she goes, "You don't look this old." I said,
"Okay, so tell us, Haven, how old are you?"
"I'm 74.
You look fantastic.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, your skin, I was like looking at your skin going, man, it's so smooth, and the color is all even, and just it's beautiful skin. Oh.
Well, anyway, I just been using Arbonne for 20 years, so.
Yeah,
well, it obviously makes a difference, right?
Yeah, absolutely, it does, because your skin looks beautiful.
But I have so many friends that are my age right now in the hospital, in the nursing homes, and it just breaks my heart. Especially, I know some things we don't know what causes them.
Sure,
but a lot of things is. Yeah, our bodies are designed to heal themselves. They're created to heal themselves, and if we give it the right stuff.
Well, and I think when we talk about genetics as well, they're like, well, I've got the genetics for this. Well, that doesn't mean you're going to get it.
Right.
There has to be something that trips that to make it to make it work or make it go. And back to diet, it's like our stress levels, our diet, all of these things that affect our whole system as a whole. We don't have to have disease. Even if we have the predisposition with the genetics, doesn't mean we have to have the disease.
I've heard where it's genetics is like 10% of your health, and exercise is 10%, and 80% is nutrition.
Oh, good. I can skip that whole exercise thing.
Oh, man. Isn't walking to the coffee pot, is that considered?
Oh, yeah. I think that counts. It has to count.
Because I feel good afterwards when I drink my coffee.
Yeah, me too.
And I spend time walking around the house looking for my phone all the time. So
see, there you go. Oh my God, it's not just me.
I lay it down. I go, where is it? I have no idea.
That's hilarious.
So, yeah, all those steps count.
Yeah. So how do you how do you get women to help? I don't know, like you recruit women, I guess is what I'm trying to ask, to do Arbonne with you.
Well, most of the time, women have to really believe in a product and love it before they want to start sharing it. I was a little opposite because I was really needing the money and I was looking for a business. So I actually started before I tried any products, but I trusted the person that was telling me. So we do facial parties. As a matter of fact, we have one coming up tonight. I do wellness workshops where I go through this whole presentation on gut health. I did one last night, and I'm going to do it again Thursday night. And people go, oh, wow, I've never heard this before. This is so good. And then I share our products that can help heal the gut. So we have products that actually work to help heal the gut. And so people start using our products, and they love them. And so they go, well, I have friends that need this, And I tell some people they just want to make a little extra money or get their products for free by earning enough to get that. But then the business opportunity is there as well to build a bigger business. So one of our main products that I love is called Gut Health Microbiome Support. And it has, a lot of people are taking probiotics, but they're not taking enzymes. And so this product has enzymes, prebiotics, and probiotics. And I had one friend that was visiting from Colorado, and we went out for coffee, and she started telling me all of her health problems. And she says, every time I eat, I get sick. I get diarrhea, bloating, gas. She said, I'm taking probiotics. I've been to 4 doctors. They've given me medications. I've stopped gluten. I've stopped dairy. Nothing's working. And I gave her samples of like 5 days of our gut health. And on the 3rd day, she left me a phone message. Can you overnight me more of this? I've had this condition over 20 years. It's gone in 3 days. I can't believe it.
Cow. Wow.
And she's been telling her friends, and I have one of her friends that called me up and said she started using the product, and she said, ever since I've had cancer surgery, my gut has not worked properly, but this is the only product that works that's helped me.
That's fantastic.
So when you hear those stories, because I'm kind of passionate about helping people.
Sure.
And I always knew I wanted to be in a business that I knew would make a difference in people's lives. I mean, I like the pretty things for the wall, and I like the kitchen gadgets, and I buy those. But I really wanted to know what I was doing was going to make a difference. And so it's exciting when someone calls you up and says, hey, when you saved my life, or you made a difference in my life,
Wow,
So
absolutely.
Yeah, that's, oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. That's just
I know,
wonderful.
I'm thinking,
And then
Check
we
out
have,
these products.
I didn't bring the article. So my father died of colon cancer, and my sister got it when she was 43.
Oh, wow.
Excuse me. So she had been at Mayo Clinic during that process. So they put us in a familial study. And so every few years they send us a questionnaire. What's your lifestyle like? Who in your family has died? What they die from? Who has this? And so it's been really interesting. I got a newsletter 2 days ago, and it said that colon cancer under the age of 50 is rising. Young people are getting it at an earlier age. And they said, actually, people over 65, it's being reduced, the number of cases.
Interesting.
It is very interesting. I did read something about that as well, because we have colon cancer in our family, and my grandma died of it. So anytime I see research on that, I want to read it. And I read that same thing, that younger people were getting. I'm like, what is going on? So do you know what's going on?
It's diet. I'm
diet.
convinced. Because, when I do my presentations, a lot of times in people's homes, people start sharing.
Right.
And I've met so many people who had a relative like 20 to 25 that has Crohn's disease. And I'm thinking, it's got to be diet. They eat junk food, they drink soda, they eat, all the bad oils. They're not eating fruits and vegetables. And now there may be something else to it too, but I just really believe it's nutrition. And I do have a video of a panel discussion of 4 people with autoimmune diseases. And one of them was a young man around 20 years old that had Crohn's disease. And he was literally dying because he had constant diarrhea. He couldn't absorb any nutrition from his food. And they went on the autoimmune protocol diet and also started using all the Arbonne, our protein shakes, our gut health, our whole line. And he's perfectly well. He's hiking mountains. He doesn't have this anymore. And it's like that it takes discipline, but if your life's at risk, you know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I'm glad to hear that because we actually have a young man who works for us who has Crohn's, and he's done everything from grow his own, only eating his own food, his own animals, his own food. And his actually started with, he started out in high school. He was like 250 pounds. He had to get immunizations, which he hadn't done a lot of immunizations. The school said you have to have immunizations. He went and got them and then went, like literally that same day, went back to football practice and doing everything. And the only thing the doctors are thinking, there has to be something that tripped in his system with an overload from those vaccines and the aggressive exercise, because it was like that's when a trigger went, and within 3 months he lost 100 pounds.
Oh my goodness.
And of course, school's like, okay, you're doing math, so tell us what's going on. He's like, I'd love for you to tell me what's going on because I'm really sick.
Oh my goodness.
And he's been dealing with it ever since, and he's in a poor shape, and he's tried everything. I mean, he's willing to do any diet. He'll do anything. So I am definitely going to turn him on to this because he needs help.
We have another product. It's designed for weight control. It's called appetite control, but the main ingredient is glucomannan. It comes from the cognac root, and it actually can heal the lining of the gut. And this is something I didn't know this until I watched this video of these people with the autoimmune diseases, and they said that they'd been using this product, and so now other people are finding great results with the glucomannan. I have a doctor friend. She's in my Arbonne upline. She was having all kinds of health issues. She was just trained in the medical side, and she started using certain products and totally changed her life. So she went and got her functional medicine certification, so she can treat you on both sides. But I forgot where I was going with this story.
We're talking about glucomannan. Oh, I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to my life.
Oh, I know. She said your colon, it gets like road rash.
Yeah.
So all irritated and rough. And so that's why this can help. I can't say it's going to cure it or totally heal it, but it can help it.
Sure. Sure.
So that's what I love sharing with people, that there is hope. Right? There is hope.
Even if you're not cured, if you have a better quality of life. Right there.
Yeah.
I mean, if you are not living your life just constantly in pain and you can live a better life, yes. Who doesn't want that?
Yeah.
Right. And so when you're eating, your stomach's not all upset, and you're like, make sure you know where the bathroom is as fast. You walk in the place and where's the bathroom?
Right.
Although I'm getting to be an old lady, I have to go, So I have to know. When my parents are in town, I'm like, okay, like when you go in the bathroom right here, it's to the left. Just walk in the door, bathroom's to the left. I was like, you know where all the bathrooms are? Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Well, some other things that make our products different is we're gluten-free. A lot of products can say gluten-free on them, but they still have a percentage of gluten in them, but ours tests 0 for gluten.
Oh, that's fantastic.
We don't use any animal byproducts, so all these people getting alpha-gal, they can use any of our products, even our skincare, our shampoo, our nutritionals, everything, because we are vegan certified, and we don't use any artificial sugars or flavors or sweeteners.
Nice.
So it's, like I said, pure and safe is our slogan.
Wow. I really love that for 20 years you've been doing this, right? Right. So you started and like, I need some money and I'm going to start this. And now you've been educated for the past 20 years on Arbonne, and it's your passion. It's your love. And I'm sure it started something simple and then you just build on and build on and build on. Right.
Yeah.
So,
and most of what I've learned nutritionally has come from the trainings I've had from the doctors and the nutritionists in our group, because we have a doctor. She has a doctorate in nutrition. She's a national vice president with Arbonne. Then we have several medical doctors and functional medicine doctors, and they do a lot of training for us. When we first started, we did a lot of hormone balancing presentations because a lot of girls hit their 30s, 40s, and everything starts going crazy.
right.
And so we talked a lot about that. But now, if you can get your health, your nutrition balance, a lot of times the hormone issues will settle down and even out too.
Oh man,
So-
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's really, I just love sharing the information. I love giving hope to people and saying there is a way you can be better,
Absolutely. And then if people experience the product and they say, I want to sell it. I want to be on your team, right?
Yeah.
You have a team of women. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, most of my team is in the Midwest, but I do have people farther out on the coast. And then, of course, they all have their clients as well, which I don't even know. But I'm I'm doing a thing this month. It's my 20th year anniversary. So every week I've been giving away a packet of products for everyone. Anyone that places an order gets their name in the drawing. So I've been giving away products all month.
Fun.
fun
Oh,
is that?
that is great.
Yeah.
Oh.
And do you sell online? You have
We have a
you said?
website. Yes. People can go to the website. We have different discounts they can do. Everybody gets their own ID number and it ships right to their home. So I don't have to worry about that.
Oh, how nice. You don't have to worry about it. You get the product and now you got to like run all over town trying to get it to them. Yeah, you don't need to do that.
Forget that.
Right.
That's too much money.
Your shampoos, I used it. Never mind. I would. I probably couldn't follow through on that. So that would be a really nice.
Well,
nice
I
part
brought
of
you
it.
guys something.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Yes.
It's so fun.
So this is a sample of our vanilla protein. The chocolate is my favorite, but I didn't have the samples of the chocolate.
That's okay.
This is Simply One, so it's sweetened with stevia, which is a natural herb. There's no sugar, so it's less than 1 gram net carbs.
Nice.
20 vitamins and minerals in it. And then our Energy Fizz, I talk about it a lot at our B&I chapter.
Yes.
The Energy Fizz has B vitamins, and all of our B vitamins are methylated.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. Those are the good ones. Those are the good ones. Yes.
So all the B vitamins in our protein and in our Fizz sticks are methylated. So because people with
MTHFR. That's right.
There you are.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm taking this today. Like as soon as we're done, I'm going to go fill up my water and take this thing. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Well, I can tell you already, I want to be on your team. I am so excited. I've heard of Arbonne before, but I didn't know anything about nothing about it. And it's funny because I heard about it. So Whitmore is 18 years old? I heard about it 17 years ago for the first time because he had an accident and his legs were burned, and someone had mentioned Arbonne. But that was it. And this, of course, is in the days of, internet is.
Yeah. Right.
So it's like that was that because I didn't have connections or know people or anything else. But yes.
We have it's called skin conditioning oil, and it's just a little tube of a whole bunch of different plant oils. And it's amazing how it heals. Like I met with a gal the other day and she had a terrible place on her hand. She says, I just can't get this to heal up. And so I gave it to her and that was Friday. And I saw her yesterday and she says, look at my hand. It's almost totally healed. Because the oils can actually go in and heal, heal the skin.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So, I said it's our unsung hero in Arbonne because we don't talk about the skin conditioning oil that much, but it's great for all kinds of things.
Well, sure. Do you guys have like hair care products
Yes,
and all?
we do.
So you have a whole line of everything.
Yeah, we've got a deodorant that does not have aluminum in it,
Nice.
toothpaste that does not have fluoride in it,
Nice.
hair care, body washes, body lotions, over 300 products actually.
Oh my goodness.
I had no idea.
No, I did not
no
either.
idea.
Most people, if they've heard of Arbonne, they think of skincare.
Right.
Because that's kind of how we started, and that was the big thing. But our nutritional products are and we're a B Corp too. I don't know if you know what a B Corporation is. So it's really hard to get certified as a B Corp. You have to prove that what your business practices are safe for the environment and that you care more about people than profits.
Okay.
So you have to show that what you do for your customers and your clients, and we are the #1 rated network marketing company for a B Corp.
Oh
Really?
my gosh,
Yeah.
that's fantastic.
That is.
And they're always doing, like, for instance, we used to get plastic scoops in our protein shake. Now they go, all those scoops are going in the landfill, so you got to measure out your own.
Which makes perfect
it
sense.
does.
I mean, like, really. Wow. And, you go to Walmart and they have these huge containers. I'm like, what happens to these containers when you're done? Why aren't we putting these, like, in pouches that are recyclable or something? Which maybe the plastic is, but I don't know that we have recycling in Branson.
Oh, yes, we do.
Do we?
I take my stuff there all the time.
Down there by the sewer plant?
Well, it used to be, but now it's up on Buchanan Road on the way to the high school.
Okay. I did not know because I knew the one was down there. I'm like, I guess we don't recycle anymore. I didn't know what happened to it.
And Arbonne, you can actually send our packets back and they recycle. Like the Fizz sticks things and the protein shake packets and all that stuff you can
kidding.
send back and then they recycle.
Wow. I had no idea you could even recycle these.
I know. I didn't either.
I probably don't.
didn't either.
I probably don't even think beyond what I'm. Yeah.
I know. I'm selfish.
Which is. Yeah. I should think about it more. Well, I think that this is fantastic. And, we should mention that we met at a BNI,
Yes.
meeting. And, man, what a great networking group, because this is the way that you meet people in the community. Because we had no idea this existed. You heard of it. I've heard of it. But I didn't know anyone who sold it or was even passionate about it. Enough for me to say, oh, yeah, I'm going to go home and try this, Yeah. And Laura say, I'm going to go right out here and try it now.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I can't wait. Well, and what I love about your story, Haven, is the fact that 20 years ago, you financially were strapped and you needed something. What a great opportunity. But there are women out there today who are going to listen to this and go, oh my gosh, this may be the answer that I needed. So great, because we'll have all your information with the podcast. They can just contact you, and you can set them on the path to making money, and maybe they can drive their Mercedes around too.
Right.
Well, they say that this year the average family needs $11,000 more than before, just because of what's happened in our economy. That's scary.
It
is,
is.
for most families.
Yeah.
And how many people are working 2 and 3 jobs? And instead of working for your boss and building his business, you can build your own business through Arbonne.
Sure. No,
and there's other good companies out there too, but
absolutely. I mean, and especially a company that's going to make people feel better and improve the health of your entire family. Yes.
And the community is what's amazing too. Some of my best friends are my consultants, that we've gotten to know, and we have the same vision and positive attitude. That's the other thing in a company like this. You talk about mindset a lot and positive attitude. And so
that's what I was just thinking. I'm sure anybody who wanted to sign with you, you're already a great mentor. Just hearing the things that you're saying to us, I would say, let me work for you, because you're positive, just so encouraging, and you can just feel your passion about this. So that in itself, I want to sell that product. I want to do that. So I don't know. I would just encourage people, because people want to start a business, but they don't know how. And women especially.
Yeah.
I know that they would feel that $11,000 weight on their shoulders and say, where am I even going to get that money?
Right.
I don't know. Start your own business. I encourage people now that I was in education for 26 years, and I think, man, I wasted some time there. I could have been doing all this on my own business. So I really enjoy having my own business. And so this is a great opportunity and a great way to have your own business without starting from scratch, really.
Right.
Yeah.
And to have a product that is, well known, and, people love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you get to go to Vegas, I hear.
Yes.
Yes.
In June.
I'm in.
Our convention is in Vegas in June, so a bunch of us are going to go there.
Fantastic.
Usually there's about 18,000 people that show up.
Wow.
And we're global too. Like if you know anyone in the UK or Canada, New Zealand, Australia, or Poland, you can actually sponsor business consultants there, and you can have an international business.
Oh my goodness.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm still looking for us to get into some other countries, but those are the main ones we're in right now.
Wow. Okay. Well, I hope that there are some women who take your advice, and I just love that you were just so, I don't know, I want to say the word wholesome, but I mean, like what she said, like you have this imbuement about you of just really wanting to help people, and who wouldn't want to be a part of that? I mean,
I agree.
Yes.
And especially if they knew the products helped them and made them feel better, they can't go wrong. You absolutely cannot go wrong.
Well, I appreciate you guys letting me come on.
Oh,
too.
well,
It's been fun.
we're so thankful that you came, and so we'll have all your information on there. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon, and
thanks.
we'll be talking.
Okay.
All right. I'll see you guys
Thank
later.
you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye-bye.